Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I want to talk a little bit about the distributive law, and I want to show you a quick geometric demonstration of why it works. So the distributive law basically says if we have a random number, I'm going to assign that random number the letter A, and we'll multiply it by the quantity B plus C. Again, B and C here are just random numbers. We don't really care what they are. All we have to do is multiply A and B. We keep the plus sign, and then we multiply A and C. Okay, so in essence we have A times B, or AB, plus AC. So for example, if we have, let's say, the number 2, and we want to multiply it by the quantity 5 plus 3, all we have to do, well, one way we could do this is we could say, okay, 5 plus 3 is just 8. So this is 2 times 8, which is equal to 16. Another way we could do this, we could use the distributive law. So we multiply 2 and 5, keep the plus sign, and then multiply 2 and 3. So this is 2 times 5 plus 2 times 3. 2 times 5 is just 10, and 2 times 3 is just 6. So we have 10 plus 6, which is just 16. Okay? Now, why does this work? Why does the distributive law work? Now, we could think about this in several different ways. Today I want to show you a geometric way. So let's look at this rectangle over here. This rectangle, this outer rectangle, has 2 inner rectangles, okay? And I'm going to assign 2 different letters to those rectangles. I'm going to say this rectangle X and this rectangle Y. And obviously they're separated by this green vertical line. Now both of those inner rectangles share the same width. This is the width that they share, right? And we're going to say this width is just A. Again, A is random here. We don't really care what it is. Let's say the length of rectangle X is just B, and the length of rectangle Y is just C. So this entire length right here, I'm going to highlight it up top here. This entire length is just B plus C, right? It's just B plus C. Okay, it's the B plus the C. So the area of the outer rectangle, if we want to find the area of the outer rectangle, all we have to do is multiply its width by its length. That's how you find the area of any rectangle. So the area of OR, or outer rectangle, is equal to its width, in this case it's A, multiplied by its total length. So this is the outer rectangle, by the way. This is A, its width, multiplied by its total length, which is B plus C. Okay. Now another way we could have found the area of the outer rectangle is just look at the inner rectangles. Those 2 inner rectangles make up the entire area, like if we add them up. So the area of this outer rectangle is comprised of 2 inner areas, the area of rectangle X and the area of rectangle Y. So if we find the area of X and the area of Y and add them up, it must be equal to this right here. It must be. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. So area of X, or area of rectangle X, I'm just going to write X to simplify, plus the area of Y must be equal to this right here. It must be. Okay, so now what is the area of X and what is the area of Y? So what are those? So the area of X, or rectangle X, is just equal to the width of rectangle X, which is A, multiplied by its length, which is just B. Okay? The area of rectangle Y is just the width of rectangle Y. In this case, again, it's A, multiplied by its length, C. So the area of Y is A times C. But we know, so we know that the area of X plus the area of Y, let me just draw an arrow down here. The area of X plus the area of Y is the same thing as A times B plus A times C. We just found it right here. But we know that the area of X plus the area of Y is the same thing as the area of the outer rectangle, because again, those 2 inner rectangles make up that outer rectangle. So the areas of those two inner rectangles added up make up the area of the outer rectangle. Okay, so therefore, this right here must be equal to this. Let me write that down. So quantity A times B plus C is just equal to this. And that's it. That's the distributive law. So what it basically says, if we have A multiplied by the total length B plus C, is the same thing as multiplying A by the parts, in this case B and C, and then just adding everything up. So it's the same thing as multiplying A with B, and then multiplying A with C, and then adding them up. So that's it. So hopefully now we have a better understanding of why the distributive law works. In the next video, we're going to walk through some examples, and I'm going to give you some practice problems. And yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.